morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. I'm here with Apollo. Good morning, Deb. Hello, Nick. Hey, Sarah. Hello, Jenna. This is Apollo. He is a Siberian lynx. Here's his little name sign there. He is one of our original fur farm rescues. Good morning, Donna. Hi, Ruth Ann. Hi, Judy. He's got a lot to say again this morning. Hey, Sean. So much to say. Hello, Alyssa. Super excited. Hello, Andy. Good morning. Hello, Helena. Thank you, Amanda, for your donation. You've got so much to say. I know. Good morning, Cynthia. Hello, Jen. This is Apollo, just talking my ear off this morning. Hey, Christina. Yesterday we hung out with a lot of the big cats. We saw Cam and Boo, Nikita, Cubs, Leopards, Manny. He does have a very twitchy tail today. It's always something new with Apollo. The talking that he's doing just started a couple months ago. You're so goofy. You know, oh, that's very sweet. Hi, Laurel. Good morning. So as I mentioned, this is Apollo. He's a Siberian lynx. He was born in 1997, rescued from a fur farm. Yeah, you got to keep that beautiful fur all to yourself for over 20 years, sir. It's very good. That was Marie on the radio. So our keepers are out doing morning walkouts. All right, sir, should we go check out your neighbors? All right, let's go see who else is out and being silly. He's like, ugh. Let's see. I don't know if Smalls is up yet. Thank you, Lynette, for your donation. Oh, there she is. She's being crazy already. Climbing trees. I should have known you would have been up being crazy. This is Smalls Bobcat. Melody, you can learn all about our cages at bigcatrescue.org/cages. You can see from what Smalls just showed you. They have multiple bubbles that are about 1,200 to 1,800 square feet each, and they're all connected by doors and tunnels. They have a lot more space here than at most facilities. Smalls is about a 5-year-old bobcat. You being wild? She's being wild. Small girl, are you showing off for missus? Oh my goodness sakes. She's a wild one. You can see from her tree stump that she's standing next to over there that she's very destructive. She has destroyed that tree stump. It was a fully intact tree stump until we put her in here. Ha! Crazy girl! And she has used her teeth and her claws on that thing. That could have been somebody's house. Yeah. She was found as a kitten, they believe, drowning in a river. I'm not not sure what you're referring to about seeing us at a fair. We don't display our animals anywhere but here. We are one of the world's largest accredited sanctuaries for big cats. We're Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Our official website is bigcatrescue.org. She's so cute. We do not buy, sell, trade, breed, or touch any of our animals. We also do not take them off-site for display. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh my goodness. And the reason the cats that are here can never go free is because they were born in cages or they were handled by humans at a young age and imprinted on. And that could be very dangerous for them. They don't have the life skills they would need to be released into the wild. You can learn all about that at bigcatrescue.org/go-free. And you'll learn that you can't breed a cat in a cage and expect it to go free. Here's Gilligan, and what I wanted to show you guys was Frankie. We moved Frankie last week. He's settling in very nicely. He loves his new enclosure. Hi, Gilly. Hi. There's Frankie. Frankie's infatuated with Gilligan. He watches him eat. Yes, Ruth Ann, we are a nonprofit, but we actually help take care of these cats by selling tickets for guided tours. bigcatrescue.org/tickets. Hi, Franks. Look how fluffy Frankie's getting. You see his little face ruff. You got the zoomies too. This is Frankie Bobcat. You got the zoomies too. Look how cute his little ruff is. We're open to the public every day except for Thursdays. Thursdays is our project day. Good morning, everybody. If you're just joining, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. My name is Brittany. I'm a staff member as well as a senior keeper here. I handle most of our online sales, our Amazon store. I do all of our product marketing. And I run our Instagram, instagram.com/bigcatrescue. And I just started out as a volunteer. I was a volunteer for over 3 years before I was offered a position here. Very few paid staff. All the animal care here is done by volunteers and interns. And we always need really, really good help that love and care about the animals. We do all of our own training. bigcatrescue.org/get-involved. See, they can come be your keeper. Yes, Laurel, I am very busy. I also drive about 45 minutes to be here every day. Thank you, Lorena, for your donation. Thank you to everybody who's donating. As I mentioned, we are a nonprofit. So the care of these animals financially comes from amazing, amazing supporters like you guys. Oh, you can see he still has his little Frankenstein that we made him for Halloween. But it is turned. He hasn't officially knocked it over or played with it, but it is turning, facing a different way now. That means someone was probably rubbing on it. What do you think, Silly? Look how fluffy he's getting. It's so cute. Timothy, no, these are not pets. These are wild animals. They have wild instincts. They have dangerous claws and teeth. And the reason we don't pet any of the cats here is because that would send the wrong message. They're not meant to be pets. I just showed you guys Smalls and how insane she was being, and you see her tree stump in there. That could be somebody's house. Yes, look how fluffy you're getting. Frankie's getting very fluffy. His winter fur is coming in. Thank you to everybody helping answer questions and post links. I know. All right, let's see what Gilligan's doing. See, they're very infatuated with each other. They never act aggressive. You don't hear like hissing or aggressive behavior, but they watch each other a lot. They've only been neighbors just for a couple of days. I believe this past Thursday is when Frankie moved in next door to Gilligan. Thank you, Beth, for your donation. And thank you, Joyce, for sharing this. If you guys share these feeds, that helps us reach other people we wouldn't reach otherwise. Gilligan's getting fluffy again as well. Yes, Donna, I was definitely going to see if we can get a little glimpse at Loki. He's just the cutest. He's very shy and elusive, but I feel like he's become my favorite Savannah. Yep, he's actually on top of his den over there. He's also getting very, very fluffy. It drops below 60 one time here, and all of a sudden the cats all grow in their winter fur and look 3 times bigger. Hi, little Loki. You can stay right there. I won't get any closer. It's Loki up there on top of his den. Hello, Brenda and Donna. Good morning, everybody. Little Loki. Loki was actually visible during the walkabout, and it was really fun. Sarah C. was stationed over here, and she said it was really fun watching people walk up to look for him, because he was actually laying really close to the side, but he was under his ferns using his incredible camouflage. You tricked everybody, didn't you, buddy? We'll see how far I make it down the road here. I was gonna try to stick with some of the littles today, since we did a lot of the big cats yesterday. In the mornings, I try to mix it up and show you guys a good variety of, especially cats you might not see very often. Cutie pie. Good, Tracy. I'm glad you got to see him. Loki's actually one of my favorite cats out here to photograph. He always just looks so picturesque and like a little statue, and he's always in his ferns. It's really funny. Most people think he looks just like a regular house cat, but it's kind of the opposite of what people try to get from Savannah cats. They want the exotic look of like an African serval, but the demeanor of a house cat, and they usually get the opposite. I can't even imagine Loki being in a house. I would picture him hiding from everyone and everything all day long, and then when people are asleep or they leave is probably when he came out and got to show his true self. Poor baby. But he settled in really nicely here. His favorite thing to do is hunt for lizards, and he's very, very good at it. I will definitely tell Nikita that you said hello. You can always watch Nikita 24/7. She has an Explore camera. We actually have multiple cameras all over property that you can watch at any time. And if you go to bigcatcams.com, that's where you'll find all of our various Nest cams and Explore cams. You can watch our Bobcats that are in rehab for release. Yelly! Look how fluffy he's getting. You're so goofy. You can watch the boys at Tiger Lake. That is Hoover. Oh, Smalls is still out being crazy. You can watch Hoover and Seth. There she goes. That's a wild one right there. Let's try to see. I saw somebody ask about the biscuits. Shutting gates. Hey, little lady, you want a close up? Thank you, Mary, for your donation. Here, show them how cute you are. He's a wild one. This is Small's Bobcat again. You purring? There she goes. Marking her tree. That's mine. Rosalie, we do have 2 lions. Unfortunately, though, I'm nowhere near them. I did show them both yesterday on my morning live. So you can always rewatch anytime that myself or Carol or anyone else would go live on the Big Cat Rescue Facebook. I'm sorry, she's just being so cute. How do you walk away? But you can go to either our Facebook page and scroll down until you see them, or we have a show channel that automatically posts all of our lives. It's facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. Let's go see. Let's find the biscuits. So the biscuits are comprised of Mrs. Claus, who was actually a failed rehab bobcat. We believe she had some neurological issues. She became friends with her food instead of eating to survive. So she was not able to be released. And for a short while, she shared an enclosure with Nabisco. Nabisco came in with Smalls, actually, on the same rescue. He's our youngest cat here. Let's see. There's Mrs. Hi, Miss Lady. Where's Biscuit hiding? Oh. Here's Biscuit. I see him. He's creeping now. Here's Nabisco. Creeping up. Was you gonna get me? You was gonna try. So they like to chase each other in the mornings. They were housed together, but they had an incident. We're not exactly sure what happened. Nabisco has been prone to having seizures in the past, and so we're sort of thinking possibly he might have been having a seizure and Mrs. Claus kind of attacked him. Not totally sure what happens. Yeah, I'm definitely in the watch your back space here. So that's Nabisco over there. Where did Mrs. go? Also, Mrs. likes to pee on me now, so I always have to watch her for that. This is Mrs. Hi, lady. Oh, that's very sweet. Both of these are bobcats, but you'll notice the way Mrs. looks compared to like Smalls or Nabisco. She's actually a native Florida bobcat. Thank you, Mandy, for your donation. Whereas Smalls and Nabisco are most likely more of a much northern US bobcat. Fluffier, lighter color coat. Oh, you know who I see in the background over there? We'll go over and say hi. He's perfection. We might just hit up this whole little front area. I was getting a little worried. My nose has been a little runny, and today my throat was kind of itchy, so I'm hoping it's just allergies. If you hear me sniffling, I apologize. Still wanted to come show you the cats. All right, I just saw you. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are, you in your perfect camouflage. Hi. This is Perfection, and she is an Ocelot. She even made an appearance at the walkabout. Hi, lady. So you can see this little box that she just walked into off the side of her much larger enclosure. This is what we call their feeding lockout. And so it's the safe, fun place that the cats know they can come for fresh water. It's where they get their food, and if we ever need to transport them, we can close them in that and get them easily into transport cages. We're a big cat rescue in Tampa, Florida. We're on 67 acres, and we have just under 70 cats. Some of those are rehab bobcats for release. Thank you, Mary, for your donation. Yeah, everybody comes to me immediately thinking, oh, did you bring the food? I am a keeper out here, so a lot of the time I am feeding them. She's like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with you, lady. But when I come out here with just a camera, it's always a huge disappointment to them. I always feel really bad. I would imagine the Florida bobcats do get a little bit of a thicker winter coat during winter time, but not nearly like the northern bobcats. Hi, Frost! And I apologize if I'm missing questions. I am not able to always watch the screen. You better eat that. That probably has your meds in it. Frost! This is Frosty. Alright, we're gonna leave you to that. We're gonna leave you to that. Anytime that the cats are eating or trying to take their medication, I try not to be a distraction to them.
Oh, Miss Breeze. Here's Breezy Bobcat. She's one of our older Bobcats. Sweet little lady.
She was also out quite a bit at the walkabout over the weekend. She just laid front and center and napped in front of everybody. Good morning, Karen. Hi, Deanne. I'm doing great today, thanks. If you guys are just now joining, we've already seen several cats. We started with Apollo. We checked in with Frankie and Gilligan, Loki. Smalls went absolutely crazy, running up every tree. We've seen Mrs. Claus and Nabisco. Perfection.
Oh, there must be something good right there. That must be good.
She might be smelling a scent from an enrichment bag.
Oh, sweet Breezy. Cutie pie.
Victoria, yeah, actually over the last couple of months, practically every cat on property moved enclosures. I believe the idea behind it is making room for 3 tigers that we're getting from Guatemala. The next handful of months, hopefully. Sometimes it takes a really long time.
Are you being so sweet?
And this is Breezy Bobcat. She must have found something good to roll around in. Thank you, Susan, for your donation.
Oh my goodness.
If you have any questions about any of our cats or want to see a list of them or learn all of their backstories, go to bigcatrescue.org/catbio.
Oh my word.
We have several very old Bobcats, Breezy, Andy, Tiger Lily, Running Bear. They've all been here since practically the beginning, a very short time after. There's actually audio stories and stories you can read about each cat. Oh my gosh.
I can't even handle you right now. Something really good must have been there.
We hand out a lot of enrichment to the cats, so spice bags, perfume tubes. Thank you, Kathy, for your donation. And a lot of times the spices or whatever we've put in the bag will come out of the bag after they've shredded it. And it hasn't rained here in a couple of days, so most likely she still has some scent that's from one of her bags. So cat vocalizations, pretty much cougars and smaller are still capable of purring. They make a lot of different noises. Running Bear makes the sound that sounds like he's a zombie. It's really kind of hilarious. Bobcats actually have the most vocalizations out of all cats. Sometimes they just sound like birds. It's really kind of freaky to think about how many times you might have been out walking out in nature and you think you just hear birds, but it might be something else.
And there she goes.
So you can see she left one side of her enclosure for the other.
Oh, there's my girl. This is Andy Bobcat. Perfect little statue. She's also one of our oldest Bobcats.
Andy actually came in on the same rescue as Nikita Lion. And then, yes, leopards make more of a sawing noise. It's more of a roar, but it sounds like a chainsaw.
Hi, sneaky girl.
And then, of course, lions and tigers roar. They also moo and chuff and make all kinds of silly noises. Everyone's a little different out here. Like Priya, you can distinctly tell Priya from Gabby. or Kali. She's like, maybe if I turn away. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I volunteered on Sunday and I got to do morning supplements. So you get to hand out little treats that have their supplements in it. And I was calling and calling. Andy doesn't usually just come over. Thank you, Jamie, for your donation.
Oh, there's Frost again. Hi.
Andy doesn't usually come over. You usually have to put it on her plate and walk away. For some reason, she just came rushing over. And she looked like a little kitten. I couldn't even handle it, so.
Yeah, hi. This is Frosty again. I see you ate your chick. That was good. That had the pills in it.
Thank you, Carolyn, for your donation. Wow, you guys are just amazing today. Thank you so very much. And don't forget, if you can't afford to donate, the best thing you can do is share these videos, share our YouTube videos, bigcattv.com. Share our Instagram photos, instagram.com/bigcatrescue. No, actually I didn't walk over to Simba. It's not too far away, but I wanted to see, oh no, there goes Lakota. He's like, not before breakfast. Ariel's walking in the background. Thank you, Suzanne. I hope you have a great day too. Oh, there's Ariel. There she goes. I'll try to backtrack to Simba, but I see my girl out, so I have to go see her.
Hi, Lily. You getting a drink of water? Hi, Angel. You can still get a drink of water. Hi. This is Tiger Lily. Hi, lady. There you go. Just want to get that mat off of you, but you won't let us. You won't let us do it.
Oh, good morning, Diana. It was such a pleasure meeting you this weekend.
Oh, Miss Lady. Where are you going?
Tiger Lily's one of our oldest cats here. I believe Frosty's our oldest cat, and then Ryza, Cougar, and then Miss Tiger Lily. Yeah, something about this bobcat. Actually, something about most of the bobcats, but this one for sure. Yeah, when you started coming out for me and no one else, that was sealing the deal there. It's like, she's like leading me to her lockout.
I didn't bring food. I'm sorry.
Look at that tail. Tiger Lily is 23 years old. In the wild, usually they'll live 10 to 12 years or so. In our facility, they tend to almost double that.
Should we go? I didn't bring food though. I'm sorry.
But here they get great medical attention. Their keepers walk by them multiple times every day. They get the best of food. They get supplements. I mean, wild cats aren't getting Cosequin in the morning, you know. Yeah, unfortunately, Tiger Lily, although I'm not actually trained, I've asked if I can get grooming classes, but I haven't been able to yet. I'm not sure if she would allow me to brush her or not. I really doubt it. There's a lot of other people out here that have been around Lily a lot longer than me, and they've tried, and she doesn't allow it.
You going on your hill? That's a good spot.
That tail's killing me. So Tiger Lily's always been my original favorite, but of course there's many, many more on my list. We have right around 100 volunteers, and we have under 70 cats at the moment.
That looks like a good spot. Alright, should we go see the rest of the neighborhood? So yeah, it's time to groom. I'm just gonna groom. Alright, bye lady.
let's backtrack for a second. I'm on foot, so if the cats are too far away at the moment, we probably won't go to them, but I will see if we can get a glimpse of Ariel. Ariel comes to me in the evenings. Hi! She's like, nope. For operant.
Hi, lady. You're okay. And we're gonna keep our distance.
She's such a beautiful bobcat. She is very, very shy. So this will be good. We'll say hi to Miss Nala. Hi, Nala. I know, that's a serval. Hello.
Yes, hi. Good morning. Miss Nala.
So Nala is an African serval. We have quite a few of them. People seem to think they'll make good pets, even though it's the furthest from the truth. Very destructive. I know. And then there's that.
Yeah, you just proved me right.
I absolutely love Nala. Look how cute that little face is. But man, she is not a big fan of me.
I know, you're so pretty.
She's got the best serval tail out here.
It's like a raccoon tail.
And then there's Pharaoh. I do love Pharaoh. Pharaoh is also an African serval. Can you tell the difference? Hi, sweet boy. I love when I walk up to him in the morning. He'll spend a lot of time sniffing me, just trying to verify if I brought the food or not.
Hi. No food, I'm sorry.
Now, Pharaoh has a trait called leucism, and that's what creates the white coat. It's the same as white tigers. It's usually created through inbreeding. A lot of times they're born with a lot of health defects. Frosty, who you saw earlier, is actually Pharaoh's father. So he's a white-footed serval. He clearly carried a trait that's not common.
Yes, are you smelling? Say the food's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Very sweet boy.
Pharaoh's actually very, very silly. He gets very playful. He makes really silly noises.
Yeah.
He does wait very patiently in his lockout. He's a very smart boy. He's like, I know where they put the food. He actually does have a couple very random serval spots on him. You can kind of see a dark area on his neck. He's got one on the other side. He's got a spot on his back. Yeah, there's this serval spot right there.
You're so yawny. Oh. Oh, scary cat stretch. Lots of stretching.
Oh, it's a big stretch. Yeah, these cats are solitary by nature. The only cats really in the wild that would live in groups are lions. If you see cats living together in the wild, it's usually a mother and cubs or for breeding purposes.
He wanted to scratch his tree.
Now he's checking out Nala.
Where are we going?
I have to be careful. Pharaoh's another one that likes to pee on me.
You just tell him. Here, you get your tree. You scratch that tree. Then we pee on it.
That's a good way for him to mark his territory.
All right, bye, bud.
I think the next person you see will have food. All right, so everybody get ready. We're gonna walk up to Simba and really disappoint him because he is all about the food, and I do not have food.
Hi, Simba. Hi, Simba. Sitting right by Lockout. Hi. Is that so? Is that what you're saying? Look, he's sniffing. Here's the food. Did you bring it? Did you bring the good stuff? Oh, I heard a noise. Somebody else has food.
He also really enjoys eating his grasses in his enclosure, just like Beecher does. He's very vocal. He snapped out of him being quiet and shy about a week into being here.
Oh, he hears the feeding cart for sure now.
But is it his? We have multiple feeding routes. So we have front, center, back, and out back.
Simba's considered front.
He looks so good compared to when he came in. He came in very, very overweight. Now he's at a really good size. Now I hear King Tut. King Tut is talking over there as well. You can see also how he's got multiple enclosures all connected. Now he's running. He's gonna come try this lockout. He's gonna be like, is this where you're gonna put the food? Well, I want to thank all of you guys for joining us today. Everybody who donated, wow, I mean, that's just amazing. Make sure that if you came in the middle or the end, you can go back and rewatch it at facebook.com/bigcatrescue or facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. We try to go live each morning that I'm here, and then Carol goes live in the evenings on meds times usually. So thank you to everybody. We really, really appreciate you. He's just being a busy body. I can't even keep up with him.
Here's Mrs. again. Oh, got more to say? Say bye. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you guys. I'll see you all again real soon.